All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, Greenwood Stock Trading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. All right, Dwayne Haskins gets a second chance with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll talk about that later. But first, talk about the Philadelphia Eagles hiring Nick Sirianni. Hopefully I'm saying his name right, 39 years old. He was the OC for the Indianapolis Colts, offensive coordinator, was a receivers coach through the league. And let's talk about a lot of Eagles fans are scratching their head. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And what I think the Eagles were looking for, as far as, Jeffrey Lurie, the owner, they were looking for a guy really like Frank Weiss. I guess they figured that Frank Weiss was really the real mastermind behind the Philadelphia Eagles, at least the offense being good enough to win a Super Bowl. Okay. And, really what he's done in Indianapolis has been really, really terrific. And I think that's what they're looking for. They really wanted to hire Frank Weiss, but they couldn't. He was comfortable in Indianapolis. So they got the next best offensive mind. But really, a lot of the Eagles players were pushing for Deuce Staley. You hear Jeffrey Lurie, they interviewed, what's my man's name? Josh McDaniels, Sunday. Said he didn't like Josh McDaniels, and a lot of Eagles and former Eagles were pushing for Deuce Staley, the running back, to be the head coach. And, even some players were texting Jeffrey Lurie, the owner. He didn't do it. He went with Nick Sirianni. And Nick Sirianni, if he don't have success early on and validate himself as a good head coach, then, he going to have to deal with the Philadelphia Eagles, fan base, the Philly media too. And if he anything like Carson Wentz, he probably gonna bend, fold, and break and not want to be there no more. So they got to understand that, you better hope Jeffrey Lurie is right on him. If he not, Philadelphia ain't nowhere for the week. And hopefully he figure it out. I really got no ill will towards him. Some of these head coaches are getting younger and younger. And my whole thing is, a lot of these black coaches ain't getting the second shot. They ain't getting the first shot. Why ain't Eric Bieniemy get that job? But that is what it is. And that's why you got to have, a culture mix of owners in the NFL. They talk about they want to improve, minorities getting jobs in the front office. Well, you got to hire minority ownership. And I've been saying that. And I mean majority ownership. But congratulations, Nick Sirianni. Hopefully get the job done in Philadelphia. And if he don't early on, they're going to trample him. So I don't know if they brought him in to fix Carson Wentz. I'm going to say they brought him in to fix Carson Wentz, Watts. And they're going to want Wentz to start. I could be wrong. But, Dwayne Haskins gets a second chance in Pittsburgh. He signed a contract. And all you got to say to Dwayne Haskins is don't fuck up. Because you didn't deserve the second chance that you got by the NFL standards. A lot of times, black quarterbacks don't get a chance to be backup quarterbacks. Yeah, you had Troy Smith. You had a few backing up in the field, but more than likely you used to seeing, the white backup quarterback. Jacoby Brissett was a backup quarterback this year for Indianapolis, but, he would have been a starter if they didn't get Phillip Rivers or they made a draft or somebody. But, he getting a second chance in some of the immaturity that he had, not wearing a mask at the strip club after a loss, not giving his all, as far as studying and training. And that's the stereotype about black quarterbacks. They not smart enough. Remember that? They don't study hard enough. They care about partying and doing other bull jobs. So hopefully Dwayne Haskins can change the stereotype of black quarterbacks not being good backup quarterbacks or not being able to develop and, hopefully kill the notion that Ohio State quarterbacks can't play in the National Football League. But he better take this opportunity all summer. He better get with a quarterback coach. He better work on his footwork, his release, his arm play, all that. He better work on all of that. He better be in the books. He better be in the playbook. He better be reading coverages, learning how to attack coverages and learning who coming, who going, he better be all in the tape. If he not, then he's just gonna feed into the fire that black quarterbacks don't get it done and can't be good backup quarterbacks. And you got Geno up in Seattle. But congratulations to Pittsburgh. And shout out to Mike Tomlin for taking a second chance on him. And that's what you do when you got minorities, we got black head coaches and black people in positions of power. They believe that they can correct young, ignorant talent like Dwayne Haskins. And if that wasn't Mike Tomlin and that was another coach, you think they would have gave Dwayne Haskins a second chance? In Pittsburgh, absolutely not, especially with Mason Rudolph being trash. you know, they need some backup quarterback with some promise and some potential. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check out the NFL playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links description. Password reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. We also got a Facebook group. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal links there. The best way to donate, share the video, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, and let me know what you think in the comment section. One time for the one time. We gone.